Listen up, Earth Angels. You know more than you think you do. You've prepared enough. You're ready now. Woo! Let me know what that brings up for you, okay? Sorry for the light. I forgot to put a little thing behind it, but that's okay. We all need a little bit more light in our life, okay? So, most people get stuck, comfortable in the planning phase, in the acquiring knowledge, the organizing, the preparing to do something. And that actually can feel like pragmatic movement. But in reality, it might actually be circumspective, keeping yourself stuck, avoiding progress, resisting progress, staying in your comfort zone. The preparing is comfortable. The doing is a little bit more uncomfortable. So we might comfort ourselves by saying, oh, I'm not ready yet. I got to learn more. I got to know more. I haven't memorized it yet. I haven't committed it to memory before you can start. But that's a myth, babe. So let's get into it, okay? Let me introduce myself, all right? Tell you my qualifications. I'm a transformation specialist, sovereignty coach, and ex-lawyer, and I empower women, leaders, and creators to unleash their true selves, walk in purpose as divine disruptors, and create the life of their dreams. So, you know more than you think you do, okay, babe? Ooh. It's a myth. It's a myth that you need to know more, understand more in order to do something, embody something. But yeah, you don't need to do that actually. The information that it needs to react. Your intuition is probably the thing that's like, ooh, I don't know, I feel ready. I want to do it. And then your logic takes over. Your fear takes over and tells you, well, slow down, girl. Hold on. Hold your horses. Don't move too fast. Oh, you feel ready, but do you know? Do you know enough? Have you memorized it? And then you maybe start giving yourself scenarios to quiz yourself. You make it like an intellectual exercise. Like, what do you know? What's the timeline? What are you going to be doing in a month? How do you know it's going to work? And your intuition is just like, well, I don't know, man. I just be knowing. I know it in my bones. I feel it. And something can be true even if you can't articulate why with your limited human mind, your limited human logic. And so your limited human logic, your desire to be reasonable, to be rational, is preventing you from being audacious. It's preventing you from, really seeing what you can do because you keep telling yourself you're not prepared enough. Your intuition knows that you're ready now. It feels it. And you might just be a little disconnected from your intuition. You might be used to overriding your intuition. So you feel like you can't trust it. When the intuition comes and it's like, oh yeah, we should go this way. You're like, who the hell are you? Are you the one I keep shoving into the basement and ignoring and trying to demonize? Oh, my feelings. Oh, now you're here, please. My mind says it's not safe to go. My mind says I don't know enough. My mind says I need more information and I have to organize that information and then I have to make a plan for how to implement that information before I act. Your intuition is chiller than that. Your intuition is more confident than that. It's like a pulse that's like, I don't know. You just know, babe. Your intuition knows you don't need more information. Your intuition knows you just need to take the first step. And then the next step will appear. Your intuition, your body, the universe actually understands that if you had all of the information, if you knew all of the details and the things and stuff, it would freak you out. It would stress you out. You would actually have more things to overthink about. And you already are struggling with overthinking. So rather than give in to the familiar, comfortable, seemingly pragmatic, but actually circumspect and disempowering myth that you need more information, all you really need to do is to realize that you know everything you need to know. You know more than enough. So you have to realize that you know more than you maybe have front of mind. And that when you need a particular information, it'll either drop in and you'll be like, oh shit, how did I even know that? I didn't even know that I knew that. Or it will be presented to you very clearly. And you'll be like, oh shit, I was actually looking for the answer to that. So you have to realize that you know more than you realize. Let me know that you have more than you have everything you need within you. You have more than you realize. Trust that you know more than you realize. So like having the stuff, understanding you have the stuff is one thing. Knowing, trusting that you're going to be able to access it when you need it is another thing. Then you want to, what did I write in? Be open to resonant opportunities when they present themselves. And then be willing to take aligned, inspired action. That's all you need, babe. That's it. Okay? So yeah, realize that you have everything you need. Know, trust that you know more than you realize. Be open, eyes open to resonant opportunities, and be willing to take inspired, aligned action. I think that's it, babe. I think I gave you the message, all right? Yeah. Let me show you these cards that I pulled, okay? So, Page of Wands. Look at this person, like galloping in, ready, bold, excited to take action. This is a fire thing. It's like fiery, passionate, kind of spark. And they're not worried that they don't have all the experts and they didn't, do all the thing. They're a student. They're excited. They're like, okay, let's see. Let's go. I know enough. I know how to ride a horse, one-handed, holding a pole in the other hand. The rest will figure itself out, okay? Then we have 7 of Swords. And yeah, this is like kind of about like, you're going to get away with it, okay? You know more than even you realize. You have more knowledge than you realize. Like your subconscious, your unconscious tucked away this information and hid it even from you so that you wouldn't be overwhelmed. So like you have the inspiration, you have the knowledge tucked away, you have built the support. You can rest, you can come back and like celebrate your successes, the stuff that you've already acquired. Now, you can, you've taken the information that you've acquired and you can like kind of sit with it. You can be like, damn, I really did that. That's awesome. You can celebrate with people. You can recognize that support is all around you, babe. And finally, 7 of Pentacles. which is about, so two sevens, we love, and two wands. So a lot of passion, inspired action. And I don't know, I always think of sevens as like luck. But this is about you've planted the seeds, you've like tilled the soil, and now you can rest and relax and like it like still takes some tending, but don't go giving yourself new problems. Like, oh man, like I gotta, learn more. I gotta plant more things. No, you've already planted the seeds and now you're just resting. Now you're just waiting patiently. I don't even want to say like waiting patiently. Like you're taking inspired action. Like you just like know you've done it. Like you've built a sturdy, stable foundation of support. You've planted the seeds. You've like watered the seeds. You have the knowledge. So, babe, you're ready. Just go. You're prepared. You can do it. A lot of times we're taught to think of, if we aren't prepared, if we aren't organized, then that is going to prevent us from being successful. I know a lot of people who are unprepared and disorganized as hell. And because they're audacious, because they take inspired action, because they believe in themselves, they're very successful. So, be wary, question, be suspicious when people try to make you think you don't have enough preparation. Even if you're the person who's telling yourself you haven't prepared enough, you haven't, gathered your stuff together and you're gonna no, that when you take one step, the next step appears. That as you progress through the map on your journey, more of the map becomes visible. So you don't have to wait until you can see the entire map before you move a little bit. In fact, you won't see any more than you need to see. And until you're willing to trust that there is more and that you will be able to adapt to whatever comes next outside of your comfort zone, that is when more becomes available. When you recognize that there is more possibility becomes apparent to you. So, anyway, babies, I've delivered the message. Let me know what you think, okay? Yeah. Oh, actually, before I go, sorry for the light. No worries, I'm not gonna apologize. Let me give you some sound, some light, some sound, some vision. God, what a treat for you guys. Love that. Just something to get you through the week. It's so satisfying when I can get the sound really reverberating, resonating. We love. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, ooh, I know it's intimidating, but it's powerful. Head on over to my website, seelikesheba.com. Go back, watch some of these episodes, babe. There is a, auricular quality to them. You can watch them stand alone. But also, babe, there's a thread that connects all of these things because it's all one thing. So yeah, as you go through and start connecting the dots, you're going to see how I became the woman who went from easily receiving $5,000 every month to effortlessly receiving $100,000 every single month. And so can you, babe. As soon as you stop telling yourself, I need to know more. I need more info. I need more preparation. I need to organize myself more. No, you don't. You're ready. Okay, so get to it. I love you, Earth Angels. I'll talk to you maybe later today. We'll see how we feel. All right. Yeah, that's it. Deuces.